Going on to your Aries. So you have the Six of Swords, the Moon, the Page of Cups. So these three cards right here for you automatically, bam, it's just about kind of checking someone who is kind of delusional by not being around them. A lot of you Aries are single, ready to mingle, still at this time, still getting to know other people, right? Being open to, not necessarily having anyone for the holidays, but still pretty much trying to go forth and talk to some people, right? Uh, like I said, go forth and still being open-minded to talk to some people. Like, I don't have any, Christmas sweetheart myself, you know. I don't have a Christmas sweetheart, but, in the sense of that, I'm talking about it from a perspective of, but you're still willing to get going out there. And it's not any kind of like cuffing season where it's you're just trying to hang out with somebody for the cold weather, and then you end up dumping them, or the two of you end up breaking up for Valentine's Day. Because I swear dating is so stupid for the most part nowadays. But that's what it is that a lot of people do here in New York. They call it cuffing season, and it kind of like the East Coast is whenever it is that, if you're in a state where it does get cold, what happens is that you're in a situation where a lot of people end up linking up for cuffing season, right? For October, not really October, but for November, December, January, and then like they break up and stuff like this for Valentine's Day because they don't really want to get the person something. So I'm saying all that to say that you Aries want something long term. So you're not necessarily trying to just pick anybody for for the holiday season all the way up to Valentine's Day. It's really about you trying to get to know some people. And you had to check somebody because they were coming off kind of disrespectful, right? And the thing is, they were being disrespectful. Now you have the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, okay? And they weren't really going to come off of the disrespect. For whatever reason, they thought that they were better than you. And so now it's like you, Aries, you ghosted them. You're like, all right, okay, since they seem to have so much of a problem, their panties are in such a bunch, they have all, and I'm not necessarily making a reference to anatomy. I'm making a joke. Their panties are in a bunch, okay? They're very dysfunctional. So, but you can't hang around somebody like that. So a lot of you Aries are like the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, right? Obviously, you're looking for people that have a great personality. That's a big part of attraction too. Like, a lot of people really underestimate personalities. This is where it is a lot of times people will talk about confidence, right? Confidence and having confidence. Well, confidence really is about having a personality in that sense, right? And then the Seven of Pentacles represents how you want to start something serious with somebody else, but you want it to start out small. You don't want to kind of jump into it, and then it's a tidal wave of affection and love so fast. Because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you always. When it comes to relationships that start off super fast like that, they don't really actually last very long. That when I say start off fast, I'm talking about like a tidal wave. Like as soon as the two of y'all see each other, it's like, and the two of you are all over each other like that, they don't really last very long because it's too much. You're using too much passion too fast all at once. It's too much. Those are really good for like short-term fun, if you know what I mean. Right? Because that's what that type of short-term fun is made for. It's not really made for anything long-term. That's why it is that, all these notifications. That's the reason why it is that you should really want to create a situation where it's long-term. Because see, and I'm gonna to kind of give y'all a game. That's part of the reason why relationships end up breaking up, is because a big chunk of it is because that passion is lost. And a lot of people don't know how to, you know, um, renew that passion, kind of like a phoenix. They don't really know how to to have that phoenix rebirth itself, right? Whenever it is that you essentially have those butterflies go away from you, you just find something about what it is that you love about the person, and you just go right back into it again. The same thing that you liked about the person is the same thing that you have to tell yourself that you always liked. And what that will do is your mind will essentially regain that passion again. But a lot of people don't do that. They literally just subjugating themselves to how they feel in the moment, right? Their nerves, their nervous systems. Do they feel nervous around this person right now at this exact moment? So when you have these types of better quality people, people who are better quality, they understand how love is, and they understand that Rome is not built in a day, in a sense that love is not going to essentially show up immediately, right? As far as love is concerned, that strong passion. It may start off strong, but it's something that has to be, it has to be, it has to be used over a long period of time. It's something that has to be sustainable, right? It's like the sun. It's something that has to, it's like a flame that has to be sustainable over billions of years. If you trying to essentially, make something, passion burn forever and ever and ever, that's wild and is not sustainable, it's not going to last very long. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying that is because of the King of Pentacles. Here you are putting yourselves out there, but the Four of Cups, right, and the High Priestess, you do have some people that are interested. You do have some people that are interested, but it's a matter of, are they open? And even if they are open, what are they bringing to the table, right? Do they understand? Like when you get it, most people don't understand what they're doing when it comes to relationship. They don't understand what they're doing. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't understand what they're doing. And how you know this is because people are still talking about butterflies and all this other type of stuff. Butterflies are things that have to be renewed. That's why you feel bored. That's why it is that if you, Aries, ever been in a situation with somebody that you're dating and you get bored with them, guess what that means? That means that the butterflies are gone and you have to find a way to reignite the passion, because that's how love is. People who will be in 20 some odd, maybe even more longer relationships, you don't think they ever get bored with their partner? Of course they do. But the secret to maintaining a successful relationship is to renew what they fell in love with, or what I could say fell in love, but what they became in love with in the first place from the very beginning, and then to constantly find out more about the partner, right? Go on discoveries, ask the person more about themselves, do activities with them, spend time with them, and then over, I ain't gonna say over a long time. I really want to say about, if I had to give it like a timeline, I would say anywhere between a month to like a year. They start to remember again as they are dating somebody why they were and are still in the relationship, and why it works and why it clicks. But a lot of people, Aries, don't do that today. This is where you get the Four of Cups. This is why there's a lot of people end up having a date so casually and tiptoe their way in, because a lot of people scared like chicken squat. And they don't know what they're doing. They're acting like it, they fronting like it, but you got a lot of people really overvaluing themselves. So let's clarify the Four of Cups, Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and then you have the Lover. So this is what it is I'm talking about, right? The Three of Cups is, and at the same time, you still also have to date someone knowing the fact that everyone has options, in the sense that a lot of people are not really necessarily dating only just you and getting to know just you. It could be another person on the side that they're getting to know as well, and still date in that kind of climate. But the Ten of Swords represents you Aries are going to have to be ready for that type of stuff, because that's just a part. Like, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. That's just a part of dating now, really. The Page of Pentacles and the Lovers now is about how this person's postured. Like, what is important to you? You know, what exactly are you looking for, right? You know, really boil it down. What are you really exactly looking for? The Lovers represents, and if you can understand what it is that you're looking for, right, as you're getting to know some people, the two of you will begin to gravitate towards each other, because the two of you have similar values like that in the first place. What it is that you Aries are doing now, dating, a lot of y'all are on the right track. You're not really looking for anything short term. You're not talking to people just for cuffing season's sake. But you do have to ask some questions. Ask some questions to make sure that the person that you're getting to know, or some people that you're getting to know, is not necessarily just looking for the thrills and the butterflies. So